Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever. In the last episode, we finished putting in our freight stations for this northern freight line that we're setting up. That's going to be primarily dealing in food and fuel, a couple basic freight goods to deliver to the cities we have up here. And then we ran the track in, and setting up that track pretty much took all of our time. We didn't have time to finish putting in the signals or put some trains on there yet. So that's what we're going to have to start off with. Then once we have a train on that line, then we can go ahead and make sure that all the freight stations are connected to the various towns and start delivering our goods to those cities, and hopefully things will start moving. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. And over here by Vice City. So let's go ahead and find the freight line. So this is one of the ends of the freight line right here, over by this refinery, the Lake Armstrong Oil Refinery, which hopefully I can come up with a different name, or I don't know, we'll see. So what we're going to go ahead and do is get the signals in first, because the trains aren't going to work without the signals. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, where was... Did I put a diamond on this end? It doesn't look like I did. Can I squeeze one in here? Oh, that's the wrong type. There we go. Yes, it's gonna be a fairly slow one, but it's fine. It's going to be the point at where the train is going to be moving the slowest anyway. The one problem is if it's too long, it might overhang that. I really shouldn't need the diamonds on these stations, but, I put them in there anyway, just in case. Oh, this is a really long tunnel. Unfortunately, it was just kind of necessary. Alright, just get these moving blocks in here. Signal there. And then signal as we approach the station. And there we are. Okay, so that should do. Now we have to figure out where we're going to get our trains from, because this is a line that isn't really connected to anything else. See, there's a depot. But I don't think that's going to really work for us. Unfortunately, since so much of this track is underground, here's a good place for a depot, I think. Oh, a whole bunch of new planes, A350s. Oh, speaking of planes, one thing I've been forgetting to do is our airline, which is losing tons of money because Of course it is. I mean, it is carrying passengers. It's just not carrying anywhere near enough. I mean, how many passengers is it actually carrying? 38. That's not terrible. The problem is that the planes are stupid old. They're 38 years old at this point. So we need to find a new plane that can work here. And something that kind of makes sense for the passengers that we are using. We had 727s on there before. Right? These are our Condor Silver livery 727s that carry 33 passengers apiece. There's a 737 which carries 21. That might actually make some sense. That's an early model 737. A320 carries 38 passengers. And then these are freight. I haven't done any air freight yet. A350s, 80 passengers apiece. Good old 747, 117 passengers. Concorde. They move quick. Thinking about the 737s is also slower than the 727. 20 million. And these things are silly expensive. Right, because they do fly so fast. You know, I'm going to go ahead and put the 737s on there. And it's going to reduce capacity and everything, but it should hopefully bring that line into the black. I may want to move this diamond here. Because it is slightly in the way of where I want to put this depot. Alright, so now I should be able to guess I will bring it over there to parallel. I mean, this is just a depot line. I don't really, shouldn't really matter about how well it's laid out. We want train depots. There you go. Actually, no, I don't necessarily want to put that. Actually, should I put it over here instead? Hold on, hold on. The more I think about this, the more I think that's a better idea. Yes. I'm going to put the depot over here. Because if I do want to eventually expand this station, the additional tracks are going to be on this side, so I kind of want the depot on this side. So I can just kind of tuck it in there, and it'll look a little better. Run it parallel for a second, and then slide into there. Yes. Make sure that you are double slipped. Alright, Alright, signal there, signal there. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at what trains we've got. Now, this whole line is electrified, so I guess we're going to be using electric. Just gotta wait for it to finally load. Okay, so if we go for electric locomotives... Again, speed doesn't matter. What matters is power. Those are like little shunters. Yep. 7,500 horsepower, 10,000 horsepower. Another 10,000 horsepower. I guess we'll go with the one that says cargo. Let's see, anything else in here? 10,000. See some EMDs. I guess we'll go with this. We'll go with this guy. $20 million? Yikes. But 10,600 horsepower? It only does 87, but I don't really care. Alright, let's buy it. And then we're going to need some wagons on here. Alright, so we went over this before, but let me just refresh my memory. It's going to need to carry grain and cattle and food. It's going to need to carry crude, refined oil, and fuel. So those work, but they're a little cheaty. A little. Steel box cars can carry the livestock and the grain and the food. Okay. And then we have just some fuel canisters, some fuel wagons, or liquid tank wagons. These carry a lot, but they're slow. That's the issue. I don't... 89-foot flat car. That... I've got to put that on a train somewhere just to see what it looks like. That's got to be ridiculous. I mean, I could go with an open wagon, but no. I think we'll just go with the box cars. And we'll put enough on here to get it out to about 200 yards. However many that is. And then we will add, let's see, what's the speed on these? 75? Alright, well we'll go with the larger fuel. And these are just livery. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. We'll throw a bunch of different color, types on here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There you go. 412 yards. That should be fine. Hopefully a single locomotive will be enough. And I'm actually going to go ahead and duplicate that. 42 million, so be it. Let's go ahead. Oh, I didn't actually create the line. Whoops. Okay, we need to create the line. Alright, so the line is going to run from here. It'll be very simple. To here. On platform 1, please. Thank you. And then it's going to head to here. On platform 1. And then we're going to drop there. And then you're just going to run back. Delivering things wherever they need to be delivered. You should be on platform 2, please. Thank you. And then you return there. Alright, so this is going to be train freight. Northern freight line. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, so now you go on there. Okay. So where in the line is that actually coming out? All right, right about the middle. Alright, so we'll want to wait until this thing goes all the way to the end and then comes back. And then as it's kind of approaching here is when we're going to want to throw this other one on there. There it goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and speed that up. The question is going to be how fast is that going to get and how quickly. It's hauling pretty good. Oh, some new locomotives. And some new buses. Alright. Alright, through another tunnel. Now, I don't think this is really going to activate anything because I don't think any of these freight stations are actually connected to any cities yet. That's going to be the next order of business. Once these trains are where they need to be. Alright, how do you... does it fit there? Oh yeah, plenty of room. Could even probably throw another locomotive on there if I needed to. Alright, so we'll just wait for that guy to get where they're going to go. Okay, so fuel is going to be going to the industry, and food is going to be going to the commercial areas. So each city is probably going to have 2 delivery points, depending on how things are laid out in the actual city. So, oh, we're already getting some stuff. That's good. Oh. there we go. Now set you to that. And there we go. So now that should be taken care of. Alright, so we're starting to see some grain and some cattle there. Good. Alright. The first city we're going to connect is going to be Floston here. I did go ahead and expand this to 2 terminals. And then we're going to run truck lines. We might actually need 3. One of those terminals is for bringing the grain and cattle over. Autosave. Alright, so let's go ahead and see where this is going to be. Not a lot of industry here. But actually, if we put a delivery spot, like, right here... we might be able to do it. So let's go ahead and see here. Logistics Distribution Center. That's... if we did one of these... and we dropped it in here. Oh. Too much slope. Construction not possible. Let's see. Too much curvature, too much slope. Oh, and I keep hitting the wrong button. It's gonna be kind of hard to put that in there. Just because of how hilly this whole thing is. What about here? What about here? Too much slope. Too much slope. Train 18 has reached its life and needs to be replaced. Okay. I can figure out where to put this thing. Construction not possible. Huh. Well, is there an alternative? A logistics distribution center, which is not going to work. What if we just use a small truck station instead? And tried to squeeze one in here. Or potentially here. Too much slope. Alright, what about there? Too much slope. Where is it giving me too much slope? Ah, over here will work. Finally. Do it. Okay. So then we're going to need a road freight line. We're going to need a road freight. Delivery to Floston. And for that, we are going to go ahead and just use the universal trucks because I just want to keep this simple. I'll put 3 of them on here. Alright, so that'll start delivering stuff to Floston. Alright, let's go take a look at this train. You are carrying fuel. And you're carrying how many units? 10 modern tank cars. This is not an electrified line, so it will need to be a diesel locomotive. Current diesel on there is a Alco C628. These guys. 2,700 horsepower. We can do better than that. There we go. Latest and greatest. GE AC6000. Got a whole bunch of new passenger trains. Alright. Cool. Let's add that on there. And it was 10 modern tank cars. What was the speed on this thing? 75. Alright, so yeah, we can go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of those. Alright, replace it. Go. This guy bringing in the oil. Where's the... There you are. Alright, and so this should change here in a sec. There you go. That is carrying a lot of stuff. 120 plastic and 60 coal. Excellent. Yeah, it's picking up a whole bunch of stuff. Goods and construction materials. That's not a lot, but it's something. Alright, so back to what we were working on. So we got Floston connected. And actually, I'm looking at this now. Oh, excuse me. And I may want to actually add another terminal. Construction, not possible. Really? Construction is very much possible. Oh, I was changing the length, not the number of terminals. There, that. Silly me. And of course, now it's not going to let me do a straight road there. Nope. You flip around. Alright. One thing we're going to want to do here is run a road. I don't necessarily want to do a bridge. Run a road through there. And then we can deliver some stuff to Ulda here. And you know what? We're just going to do the same thing. Actually, this small station, small delivery point might actually work here. Wow, that's going to cause as much damage as just putting in a station. So you know what? I'll just slide the station in there. We don't have a tram here. I have to fix that. Oh, and I just noticed we're at time here. So let me just go ahead and get this line in. This is going to be road freight. Delivery to Ulda. There we are. And let's go ahead and put a couple trucks. These are also universal trucks. They carry 75. Let's do something different. Oh, Tesla semi-truck. Oh, carries 21. That's not a lot. But I can do a bunch of them. They carry everything. So if I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Deliveries to Ulda. Do it. And then let's make them red. There they are. Very nice. Oh, it's 2019. Alright, so this is a good spot to go ahead and end this episode. So when we come back, we're going to go ahead and work on getting the rest of the cities connected to this new freight line. And then hopefully, when we check on things, we'll be seeing lots of freight getting moved around. And there goes our train up there. Excellent. Alright, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.